Hello guys, just want to show you we have a new command center here at jwsolarusa in Minnesota. This is the new setup. I already have most of the components out to set up for this new system, and I've tried to do the wiring system and the trunking. You see all the wires. I get the display here on the corner. I don't know how hot maybe this inverter is gonna be, but I got a trunking here. The wire goes all the way for the thing, and I got a little boo-boo here because I was heating um, the trunking so I can fold it. It can lock on the side here, and I burned that. I'm not all done yet because I have to connect this guy here, all the DC coming from this VICTRON Linux distributor 1000, and supposed to be the power coming here, DC, or the shunts gonna be on this side. Well, I didn't get that one yet. And I have the servo GX is connected. I have all the communications on the side, on the other side here. So I haven't wired this one yet. It's plugged, but it's not connected yet. And I have this guy here. These guys are all not even connected. They're just mounted on the system. So, and the communication. I don't want this guy to be, if this started getting warm, I can able to do something. And I might probably put a trunking all the way here to hide wires or anything else. But this is the setup. This one I turn off because of, you can see the DC side. Now the cable is shorter. My temporal setup I used to have, now everything's gonna come from these guys here and power up these guys here. So I don't have to take a long run trying to eliminate all these wires. I can have a trunking here that hides all the solar wires. So the two inverters are already up. This is inverter 1, the first one we have, and that's the new one we just got. So it's not easy to put all the stuff together, and started digging everything. I got a trunking, you can see all the way, so I hide all the communication on this side, the plugins and whatever. I don't have a CAN bus. Supposed to be on the bottom of this guy here, VCAN. So I had a wire somewhere, but I don't even know. So it's only this one that is on right now. I connected to the 70 because the wire get closer, shorter, and this guy is not even turned on yet till I finish up everything. But right now we can temporarily use that and just run the 24-volt system just to charge the 24. We'll connect the one charge controller into that. So this is gonna be, the wood is very expensive, this lumber. I forgot the name, and it cost me $57 just for the, is 1.5 by 30 by 4. So it's a 1 inch by 30, I think by 30 wide, and 5 feet long board. So $57 plus tax, it comes up all a total of $62 just to mount this equipment back here. Looks like a plywood, but it's not plywood, but it's a very, I think it's a very special board. And look at that, a dent there, and one chip is missing here at the store. I wasn't gonna pay for that, but I need a heavy duty. This thing's supposed to be mounted at a very sturdy, and they're all heavy. So due to this, I want to make sure I get a better lumber to mount these guys here. Well, all the same, guys, this is what I've got for you. I hope you like what you saw, and this is what we're working on, and all the equipment are here. Know everything. We need the shunt. I think the shunt 1000, something like that it's called. That's supposed to be on the distributor, and on this side here. So, or else I can just use this as a distributor, because this guy can able to tell you if a fuse blown is gonna leak. So tell you which one. So just think about, if you have the first one, there is for the inverter 1 right there, and 2 and 3, all this stuff, and all these charge controllers, and you'll be able to know what it is. But to be honest with you, this thing is getting heavy, and I'm so excited about this. I hope you're excited as well, you guys watching. Thanks for watching, and love you guys all, and thanks for being part of the channel. And from here, we're gonna be trying to see what batteries we're gonna be testing onto this device, and what we're gonna be running here, and we will see from here. Okay, so I know today you guys have seen this. I've sat on it since this morning and afternoon trying to get a lumber. I was thinking about I can mount this thing and get all this thing configured with some trunking, trying to make it really nice, and eliminate all the wires, trying to go all the way, all the via can, trying to get all this thing connected. And after that, we can go into the portal, VICTRON portal, so we can able to see online. So as soon as I turn this guy is GX. It's a Bluetooth built-in, and I can use the RJ45 cable to add wire connection. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching. Love you guys all. Hope you like. If you don't like it, I do like it, because it's a lot of money I've spent into these things, and make sure everything looks nice and working. Like and subscribe. Early in the morning. $10 amps we're bringing in. This one is not commencing yet. The rest of the system is not all on yet. More construction to go. Display. So we only have this one on. I'm charging, not using these guys here. These are 48 volts. We just, as regular, we using the 24 volt model right now. So bring in 10 amps, and let me show you what the watt is. 330.4 watt. So this is the PV voltage. Here is 6 amps coming from the panels. The temperature. Okay, let me go back here. Yeah, 6 amps. Temperature. The temperature for it says, I don't know how accurate it is. 324.8. Battery voltage 10.1 amps going to the batteries. So this first one, this one is a PV, 6 amps, 6.1 coming from the PV and 10.1 going to the batteries at 332.4. Okay, all right, like and subscribe. We're getting there. It's a process. We have to arrange everything. I'm waiting for some few wires, bus bars. I need to get this one turned on and get this rest of this guy, links distributor, and server GX PV wires coming from here. For now, it's just, this is not how it's gonna be. It's a temporal. It's gonna be like a duct going in between here. It's just 6 inches. So I'm gonna use this big one that I have, a 3 inches, 3.1. So I'm gonna put a 3.1. Two of them are gonna be a 6.2 or 6. Squeeze it. So all these wires here are gonna be inside the duct. Yeah, so not the plugs. The plugs gonna be just like the way they started shooting out from here, projecting from here. So I have the communication, and here this one can use the VICTRON. So I still have to get maybe the shunt, but the battery is gonna come from this side to connect to this, and I think I'm gonna have the battery disconnect on this space I left here, which gonna be, excuse me, going too fast, this guy right here. You guys seen the, I've used it before. This one can tolerate up to about 1500 volts in. And when it comes to the DC, it's up to 1000. And you can see the ICU. And this is the company anyway, Suntree. You've seen that on my MPP solar made installation. So it's 160 amps at 1000 volts. Push this to trip. Now it's not on an on and off position like it's in a trip mode. So you have this guy back here that differentiate the wires, so you can have any interference like wires touching or maybe kind of arcing. Can you see like a little flint flying across? You can mount this on DIN rail, so you can see the 160 amp version. So I'm gonna be having this guy probably here on this corner. So this is where the DC comes in, but I don't just like the idea that something is coming out from here, because I don't want to route the power that way. Or maybe I can put a duct up here, and probably it goes through here and dropped all the way here and all the way to the links distributor. If I have to, I'm gonna do it, but I wish I would have just come from here and all the way straight to this guy here. Tell me what you think. So if the batteries are coming from there, and this is gonna be like the output coming to there, all the way down here. Let's see. But if the wire comes to the battery bank is down here, let's assume, then it goes through here and all the way to the bottom, and the output comes all the way top. It goes all the way down here to the links distributor. That'll be another good run as well. So tell me what you think. Can bring it down here at the bottom and shoot the wires all the way. I wish I have this one would have been in the case, and that would be great. Thanks for watching. This is the setup. Like and subscribe. Love you guys all. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to the rest of you other parts of the world, or good night to some of you guys who are sleeping, who are about to see Tuesday, already seen Tuesday now, which is Monday here. In the Northern America. Okay? This is a system we'll be working on. And thanks for being part of my channel and for following me up to this journey. And I think it worth every bit of your time listening to me, watching my videos, and we learn from each other here. Your ideas, opinions matters, and this is how everything gonna work perfectly as planned. Tell me what you think, or what else you want me to do from here, and we'll think about it and do everything with you guys. So we got another increment of 11. So we are approximately 350 watts coming in. Yep, 350.5. So let's see what the panels are bringing. 6.4. So you can set it up this way. You can leave it just the watt you've seen. We want to have the watt or the volt and the amps. You can do that way as well. So this is just the voltage for the battery, and that's the amps going to the batteries. And here he goes, the voltage and the amps. This is just the watts, and these are the voltage coming from the panels, the amps coming from the panels, the temperature of the charge controller. There we go. You've seen it all. Thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.